Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hello, today we're going to learn how to make delicious chicken salad. You can make it in a sandwich, or a tortilla, or my favorite, eating it straight. This is about 300 calories, so you're probably going to want to eat it for a meal rather than eating it for a snack. Okay, let's get started. The most important step is to gather your ingredients. For this recipe, you're going to need 1 can chopped chicken, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, some relish, spinach, and mustard. Now that you've gotten all of your ingredients, you need to get your seasonings. For this recipe, you will need ground black pepper, onion powder, some salt, and last but not least, paprika. A real easy way to add variation to this meal is to add different spices. Okay, now it's time to get your supplies. You will need a large mixing bowl and a mixing spoon, 1 tablespoon, some forks and spoons, a can opener, and lastly, a cutting board and kitchen scissors. Okay, so now that you have your supplies ready, the first thing you're going to do is cut the spinach. So you take about a handful of spinach and you cut it with your kitchen scissors or a knife if you don't have kitchen scissors. I prefer the kitchen scissors personally. So you're going to want to cut your spinach in like an up and down motion. You want to get them into really small bites. It's not supposed to be like a salad. This is just supposed to be an accent to the dish. Okay, so now that you have your chicken chopped up, you're going to just put that to the side. And now you're going to get all your other things ready, like your mixing bowl and your mixing spoon. And of course, all your forks and spoons. And I didn't say this earlier, but what these are for is to get like the relish and the mayonnaise out. So you're just going to put those to the side. And now grab your chicken and your can opener. And you're going to want to open this and drain it now. Okay, so what you're first going to want to do is you're going to want to open your chicken with the can opener. Like so. Just open so what you're going to do is you're going to want to open the chicken with the can opener. Get it all the way. You put this down, and then you just are going to drain all that fluid out of your can. Now your chicken. Now what you want to do is use one of the forks that we got out and use that to pry open the can. And then scoop out all of your chicken. Scoop out all your chicken into the bowl, and then you might want to mash it up with your fork if it's really chunky like this particular brand is. After that, what we're going to do is we're going to take the mayonnaise, take that off, and get your tablespoon. And you're going to measure about 2 tablespoons of this stuff. It doesn't really have to be level. A lot of cooking stuff has to be level, but luckily this isn't baking. Okay, now it's time for the mustard. Now, how much mustard you put in really depends on your taste. 1 squirt really won't, it'll give it a kick, but it won't be too overwhelming, and a couple more squirts will make it more spicy. So I like a happy medium, which is about, well, I'm doing 3 squirts here now. So that should be nice and spicy. And now, get out your relish, and get a big old spoonful. It doesn't really matter. See this spoonful? That's just about as much as you want to do. Plop that in there. Kind of gross. I even think it looks like frog eggs. Okay, now that you have your relish in there, it's time to add your spinach. Lovely spinach that we just finished chopping. Oops. Go ahead and put that in there. And then you stir this up. Now what you want to do is just, like I said, stir this up until it's all nice and homogenized. There, that looks good. Okay, now so that you finish stirring it, you need to look at it. You need to look at the texture. And if it's too lumpy or if it's too chickeny, you're going to want to add more mayonnaise. And if it's not lumpy enough, maybe add more spinach. Just really you have to look at the texture and see what you like. This in particular looks really good, and that's what I've normally found, is that 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise makes chicken salad really yummy. So I would go with this. This in particular, I think this is a nice, good texture. Okay, now you're going to want to get out all the seasonings I showed you. Salt was surprisingly harsh, so you're only going to put a little bit of that. Some ground black pepper. Some onion powder. some paprika. Be very careful with paprika. You really don't want to put a lot in there. And then you stir it up. Now this is the fun part. Now what you're going to like is going to change, so start with those very small amounts, and then you taste. And then you decide what you like. So I just finished tasting that, and personally I think this is amazing. And like I said, if it's too spicy, add more mayonnaise. Not spicy enough, just add more spices. And honestly, like I said earlier, it's a really malleable meal, so you can really add all the spices you want. And you can really do whatever with this dish. This is a really, really basic version of this dish. So now you can enjoy your delicious chicken salad. I hope you had fun. Thank you for watching. Do 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 do.